Welcome to Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? This is your go-to source for practical advice and support when considering if a divorce is the right answer for you. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll uncover a variety of topics such as child custody, property division, and self-care. Together, we'll explore the emotional, financial, and legal aspects of divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here is your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Welcome to the Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer podcast. And today's topic, we're really going to look at finding the right divorce attorney. So if you decide that you're going to actually get a divorce, one of the main factors and components of next steps would be, do you need an attorney? And some people get an attorney and some people don't. That's a personal preference, whether or not you determine it's important to you. Going through the divorce itself is difficult and emotional, very challenging. So having an attorney to help guide you and work with you throughout the process is often a really good idea. It also ensures that your rights are protected, that you're not getting taken advantage of as well. So in this podcast, we're going to discuss how to find the best attorney for your situation. Now, like I said, not everybody needs or wants an attorney, but in the end, an attorney is not a bad thing to have on your side. So for the sake of the podcast, we are going to assume that you need an attorney. Let's begin. So we're going to start is trying to find an attorney. How do we locate one? Where do we find a reputable one? And there are multiple places we can search for that. First, we can ask friends or coworkers. They may have gone through the process before, used an attorney that they liked, and they would recommend them. Give you a chance to kind of get a little background on the attorney and how they work from being the client. Family members may know, so you want to check there, and they may be able to help you with also a referral. And you could also check online. Look for local attorneys in your area. Just do a search. You can check legal associations like the American Bar Association for a list in your area as well, and they would be happy to help you. So we have a number of places where we can get referrals or information on how to find an attorney locally. Next, we want to consider their experience. Experience really is important because the laws are all different in every state. So each attorney is going to have to know the laws for the state that they represent. So we want to consider their experience. Experience is important when choosing a divorce attorney because all state laws vary slightly. They're not going to be the same. So it's important that your attorney knows how to work within the infrastructure of the state that they're representing you in. Also, you're going to want to find an attorney who has experience in handling cases similar to yours. So the more experience they have with a case similar to yours, the more you can be comforted and confident that you're going to get the right representation for your case. For example, if you have a high net worth, you may want to find an attorney who specializes in high asset divorce cases. And there again, specialization. They've got a lot of time and experience working those cases. Next, you're going to want to schedule a consultation, a chance to go in and meet the attorney face to face. And it's going to give you an opportunity to get a feel or a sense of the attorney, their personality, how they do things. And sometimes I like to just call it their vibe. You know, do you find that you can connect with this person? They can educate you, they can guide you, and they will listen to you. Because in the end, you are still in charge. You are paying them in the end. And so when you're at the consultation, you're going to want to ask them about their experience and approach to handling divorce cases just to see how they do things from their end and how they communicate. And not to be left out would be their fee structure because attorneys are running a practice. And so there is going to be fees associated with handling your proceedings. So once we're done, we want to choose the right attorney. So after we've met with a few of them, we've taken notes after each session. That way we can remember who they were, what we talked about, we're going to want to compare and evaluate their approaches and communication styles and personality and see how they fit and mesh with ours. And then once you're comfortable with one who will work with you and help you achieve your desired goals and outcomes, then you can hire that particular attorney. In conclusion, finding the right attorney can make a significant difference in the outcome of your case. It is important to start your search as soon as possible, consider their experience, schedule a consultation, and then ultimately choose an attorney you feel comfortable with. I hope this podcast has been helpful for you in your search for the right attorney. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is in the description of this episode. And keep in mind that divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. Take care.
We want to thank you for listening to this episode of Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? With Mike Fulkerson. For questions, please reach out to Mike via email in the description or give him a shout at 630-444-1410. And remember to subscribe, like, and follow.